Olá, pessoal. Bom dia, né? 5 horas a mais aí na Croácia. A gente está aí numa chamada especial, muito especial, que a gente está aqui com o lendário Paul Diano. Welcome, Paul!
Alô, boa tarde.
Boa tarde.
Boa tarde.
Boa tarde.
Pessoal, obrigado aqui. A gente está com o Christian. Obrigado, Jaime. Obrigado, Ivan. E vamos lá bater um papo rápido aí com o Paul, né? O Paul está num processo de recuperação bacana. O pessoal que está em casa quer participar, participa também, tá? Então, a gente deixa aqui o nosso pedido de subscribe channel, se inscreva no canal, né, Ivan? Toda aquela coisa.
Se inscreve no canal, compartilha, comenta, acompanha a gente aí, que dá notificações para receber os outros vídeos e assistir os outros vídeos que já foram feitos no canal aí. Tem o número do Pix aí, se quiser contribuir para a gente aí, dá um apoio também. E seguimos firme hoje com mais uma lenda do metal aí.
Então vamos lá. Eu vou começar perguntando para o Paul, Christian, como é que tá? Ele voltou a fazer show, enfim, a gente está muito feliz de ver ele.
Como é que tá a saúde dele, né?
É isso, como é que tá o momento de vida dele? A gente está acompanhando de longe, se ele puder aí nos atualizar, seria muito legal.
Okay, so the first question is like Jay is asking about your recovery. Okay, how is it doing, and also about the concerts, like anything scheduled, like your excitement to go back to the stage.
Okay, well, what's happening is that we are progress is going well. Physiotherapy is going good. I got 3 surgeries coming up in the next month or so, and these are really big ones because I have a huge blood clot on the top of my thigh. So that one's got to be done first, because that one, if that breaks, that'll kill me. So we're doing that first. We're taking the spacer thing out in my knee, which has gone toxic and made all the bones go black. So we're having a new custom bone to put in there. So fucking, it's like RoboCop. But so we're doing all that. But we played the concert 2 weeks ago in Zagreb. A free concert for everybody who's been so fantastic. And I don't know, only a short set, but it was something like about 51 degrees up on stage. It's a nightmare. So but it was good. It was good. It's the first time I've done anything for 7 years. So it's cool.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna give the Portuguese version. Bom, ele tá se recuperando bem, né? Ele tem 3 cirurgias a fazer ainda, né? São as 3 mais complicadas, né? Por causa dos ossos, né? Tipo, do joelho, né? Teve um coágulo também ali. Começou a ficar preto o osso, ele vai ter que trocar, vai virar um Robocop. Ele fez um show 2 semanas atrás em Zagreb, né? Foi bem legal, foi um show grátis. Então, tipo, teve uma audiência legal, assim, embora estivesse muito quente lá, né? Eu não lembro qual escala, né, para 51 graus, mas devia ser uns 30 e poucos graus, mais ou menos, né? Porque lá eles usam outra escala. Então, ele tá bem, se recuperando bem, né? Tem essas 3 cirurgias que ele tem que fazer, que são as mais importantes para ele poder voltar ao palco, e já voltou, né, na verdade, né? Mas, estamos aí. Pode fazer a próxima.
Vai lá, Ivan.
Como o método de recuperação dele é lento, então. E ele tem. E essas cirurgias que ele está fazendo vão ser aqui no Brasil ou é fora? Que vai permitir ele continuar tocando?
Ivan is asking about the surgeries. Are they going to allow you to play again, or to
Yeah. If it all works out, I'll be able to stand up. But if it doesn't work out, at least I'll be strong enough to go onto aeroplanes and go touring. So, I might have to still do it in a wheelchair, but we're hoping not, because it's looking good. It's looking very good.
Great. Ok. Ele fala que se tudo der certo, correr bem, logo ele tá andando, tá de pé, né? O que vai ser ótimo. Mas se isso não acontecer, ele vai fazer as turnês com cadeira de roda mesmo, né? Vai pegar o avião, tudo. Mas ele espera que dê tudo certo. Né? Tipo, ele vai conseguir.
Show, muito bom.
Todo mundo espera isso.
Vamos lá, Jaime.
Gente, saudações aí. Ao analisar a carreira profissional do Paul, né? Ele teve projetos, bandas com músicos brasileiros, né? Aí, Cris, você pode perguntar para ele o que atraiu ele para o Brasil, né? E se ele de fato acompanha as bandas brasileiras.
Ok. Jaime is asking you about your Brazilian project and what attracted you to the Brazilian musicians. You know, if you were following any Brazilian
Well,
metal band and things like that.
well, what happened? Paulo Turin, bless him, before, was a member of Battlezone in England. We've been friends for many, many years. And the project came up with me and Paolo was writing, and we were sitting there thinking about, using musicians. And we didn't want to use it in England. We wanted to go back to Brazil and, use out some friends and musicians and that. And it was great. Best musicians in the world, as far as I'm concerned.
Great. Bom, começou quando eles começaram a escrever do Battlezone lá, né? E eles decidiram botar músicos diferentes, né? Tipo, por que não usar músicos do Brasil? Né? E aconteceu bem sucedido, assim, ele gostou bastante. Ele acha que os músicos brasileiros são muito bons, os melhores até, né? E foi assim que se sucedeu. E deu certo, né?
Eu tenho uma pergunta. A gente viu recentemente alguns vídeos dele tocando novamente. Eu achei a voz dele muito boa. Será que... como é que foi para ele voltar a tocar? Enfim, ele estava com uma saudade, enfim, como a gente fala, uma fissura. Como é que foi? O que ele sentiu voltando aos palcos? Eu percebi aqui nos vídeos, como eu falei, assim, uma performance muito boa dele. Nos vocais, ele está satisfeito. Nessa linha, Cristian, por favor.
Jay is asking about your performance live because he saw one of your recent concerts and said that you were like singing amazingly again. You know, your voice is pretty well. And he said that he noticed that you were very excited again singing. You know, how was this concert for you?
Well, the Zagreb show was fantastic. As I said, I haven't sung for 7 years. I was really scared because, you feel very vulnerable sitting in a wheelchair, but the fans were amazing. And I was surprised. My voice was okay. I was very surprised. It's kind of like, like a muscle. You have to, when I'm working out every day, I'm not singing every day. And I'm trying to get this toughened up a bit because, my old touring regime was amazing. I was on the road for nearly 8 to 9 months of the year, touring everywhere. And then all of a sudden, to go to that to nothing, and then try to build it all up again. So, yeah, it's going to be a challenge, but it's going to be one I want to do. It's going to be awesome.
Great. Bom, ele fala ali que foi, né, um desafio para ele, né? Foi bem legal também por causa dos fãs, assim, a energia que você falou, ele tá com quase 70 anos, então isso é um desafio voltar, né? Porque ele saiu de uma turnê lá que durou um tempão e depois mais nada, né? Então, tipo, tu fica parado ali, não sabe o que vai acontecer. Ele ficou muito tempo numa cadeira de rodas também, né? E foi fantástico a repercussão do show, dos fãs. Então, ele teve ali um feedback bem bom e ele tá, né, bem entusiasmado para poder voltar a fazer isso, né? Então, tipo, para ele tá sendo muito bom, assim, né? E que nem ele falou da voz ali, é que nem um músculo, né? Tu tem que voltar a exercitar, né? Então, tipo...
Isso aí. Vai lá, Ivan. Rodando.
Algum show no Brasil aqui programado?
Ivan is asking if you have any concert scheduled in Brazil, maybe next year.
Yes, there will be, and they'll be coming up shortly. They'll be posted up very soon. At the moment, I can't speak about it, but we've got a couple which will be posted up in the next couple of days, and then more to follow. It will be a whole South American tour.
Oh, great!
Yeah, I want to come home, man. I've been stuck over in fucking Europe for 7 years.
Yeah. Bom, ele fala ali que, né, já tem algo programado, tá? Não pode falar ainda, tem uns shows para fazer essa semana ainda, e vai ter uma turnê no Brasil, né? Não aguenta mais ficar 7 anos na Europa ali, né? Então, tipo, quer vir para cá, né? Então, tipo, vai ter um show toda a América Latina, né? Tipo, tá sendo visto isso. Por enquanto não vamos falar nada. Mas, sim, tipo, já tem coisa agendada aí. Em breve teremos o Paul Dayano nas terras brazuquinhas aí, tocando e descendo lenha.
Muito bom. Excelente notícia. E, Jaime.
Bom, o Paul participou de vários tributos, né? Até como artista convidado, né? E só que, assim, analisando, ele participou em algo que me chamou muita atenção, né? Que em 2005 ele participou de uma faixa do Destruction, no disco Inventor of Evil, né? Como foi essa participação, né? E se ele gosta também de outros subgêneros do metal.
Jamie's asking about your participation on the Destruction album. How did it happen? Okay, and if you like another heavy metal genres, okay, like thrash metal, death metal, or other things.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, well, I also I helped out also with Venom, a tribute to Venom. I did black metal and that. I like all kinds of music. You know what? I can't even remember how we did that one. I got dementia as well, but no, I don't fucking. I can't remember. I help it. If I've got friends or people who I like and they say, "Oh, will you come and help and do this and that?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay, I'll do it." You know, so I kind of, you don't want to let your friends down, do you? So I always say yes, whether it's a good idea or bad idea. I always do it, but so I can't remember that one, to be honest with you.
Yeah, great. Ok. Bom, ele fala ali que ele gosta de bastante de música no geral, né? Então, tipo, a Destruction aconteceu porque, né, convidaram ele foi, ele também fez o black metal do Venom também, né? Tipo, se ele é amigo das pessoas, as pessoas convidam ele vai. Isso é bom e isso é ruim, né? Pode ser bom, pode ser ruim. Mas ele é um cara que escuta bastante estilos musicais, assim, né? Então, tipo, ele é ligado a essa coisa assim. Eu quero fazer uma pergunta para ele agora, ligado também ao background musical dele, né? It's like my turn to ask you a question, okay? Is linked to your musical background in Iron Maiden, in the beginning of the Iron Maiden. Like, when the band began, like, your attitude is more like a punk rock aggressive singer, you know?
Yeah.
And the band was like in the new wave of British heavy metal. Sid Harris says like he hates punk rock, never had this kind of attitude. But your Iron Maiden is like a mix of punk and heavy metal. And we had the opportunity to talk to Thunder Stick, and he said the same. No, it's like Paul Dayano was the soul of that thing, you know, like he was amazing. He was like the aggression that heavy metal didn't have that time. Was like a punk band. Like, how do you see?
You know, it was. Well, I'll be honest with you. The reason I was more aggressive than anything, is because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I came from, like garage punk bands. I've never played heavy metal stuff before in my life, but it clicks with me and Steve and that together. It just clicks, and I know Steve hates punk, but fuck it, it works.
It really worked.
And there was nothing like it. A complicated heavy metal band, because Maiden are complicated as well. It's not that just normal heavy metal stuff. There's some complicated riffs going in there. Fantastic playing with an idiot like me singing. It's good.
Yeah, really. Like for me, it's like those albums are really important. Like even for the heavy metal, and it's like it's a mix. Like we can compare them to Venom, because Venom also was like a black metal band linked to punk rock and heavy metal at the same time.
Absolutely.
Like just a label that they put in order to sell. Like because
that's where the new wave of British heavy metal came from, because they could not label Iron Maiden. So some idiot. Well, whatever, came up with this new wave of British heavy metal. And then all the other bands became suddenly new wave of British heavy metal. But all these bands had already had albums out. So there was no way they were fucking new Def Leppard, new wave of British heavy metal. I don't think so. Judas Priest had been going for years, had about 3 albums out or so before we so how could they be new wave of British heavy metal? They had nothing to say, or I didn't know how to describe Iron Maiden, so they gave it that. I'm quite proud of that, in a way. It's good.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna give the Portuguese version. Ok, eu tava perguntando pra ele ali da fase dele no Iron Maiden, né? Porque o Iron Maiden, como ele é considerado mais punk rock do que heavy metal, né? Porque ele tem toda aquela atitude, né? Aquela raiva do punk rock no começo, né? E aquela coisa do bem tocada do heavy metal ao mesmo tempo ali. Tanto que quando a gente teve a oportunidade de falar com o Thunder Stick, ele fala a mesma coisa, né? O Dayano, ele, né, tinha essa agressividade que não tinha dentro do heavy metal daquela época, né? Aí ele fala ali que isso justamente aconteceu porque ele não sabia porra nenhuma do que ele estava fazendo, né? Ele veio de banda de garage punk, e foi cair ali, né? Então eles tentaram, deu certo, fechou, né? Eles fizeram diferente, né? Então aconteceu, deu certo aqueles 2 discos ali com o vocal dele, né? Tipo, tem esse background, assim.
Sim.
E ainda falando sobre essa coisa dos rótulos, né? Heavy, punk, essa coisa assim, tipo, o Iron Maiden ele foi rotulado como New Wave of British Heavy Metal justamente por causa disso. Tem ali um vocal que vem com background punk, uma banda com um estilo meio ligado também ao Judas Priest e outras coisas assim. E os caras não sabiam como rotular, então vamos tocar para dentro do New Wave of British Heavy Metal, né? Que aconteceu que várias bandas já tinham álbuns, que nem eu falo do Judas Priest, que já tinha álbum, mas caiu para dentro também. Então, como eu acrescentei ali do Venom também, o Venom é uma banda que tem um background punk, é uma banda que tem um background de heavy metal e é black metal, mas também tá lá no New Wave of British Heavy Metal, né? Justamente porque precisavam ter um rótulo na banda, que nem ele fala ali, o que acontecia os caras não sabiam como rotular o Iron Maiden, toca New Wave of British Heavy Metal, porque ele era mais agressivo na época do Paul mesmo, para quem...
Sim, o Christian, pergunta para ele se ele percebe nos 2 álbuns que ele gravou um som mais agressivo, se ele percebe uma influência dos 2 álbuns das bandas que vieram depois do thrash metal, por exemplo, tipo o próprio Destruction tem uma influência muito grande dos 2 álbuns que ele gravou.
Ivan is asking if you notice that your importance of the 2 Iron Maiden albums, in other bands, like thrash metal bands, because the first bands were to follow the first 2 Iron Maiden.
Metallica, definitely, because we're all friends. Anthrax as well. I'm good friends with Scott and stuff. It's a good thing. Which formed, it gave birth to another kind of music, which is amazing, And I like thrash, I like Metallica, and I love Anthrax and stuff like that. It's all good.
Yeah,
it's good to know we fathered these bastard children.
Ele fala ali que sim, né? Que ele gosta disso, né? Ele nota isso, tu nota no Metallica, no Anthrax também, né? Tipo, tem essa influência, assim, né? E que é legal também, né? Uma coisa também, tipo, eu quero perguntar para ele aí também, é ligado ao jeito de trabalhar no Iron Maiden, né? Então, tipo, seria uma pergunta mais pessoal, assim. Well, I have a question. It's linked to, after that we're gonna go back, about the way that Steve Harris works, because, some people claim he is a dictator. Some people say he's the owner of the band, and things like that.
I said that once, and I wish I hadn't, because Steve's fantastic.
Yeah, but I mean, about the singers, we have Bruce, and then we have Blaze. And Blaze seems not to work in Iron Maiden after, it's anyway, I don't know what happened there. It's because he's a great singer, it's
fantastic singer. Yeah.
And then in Iron Maiden, he's in your opinion, what happened there? Why is he good?
I don't know. I can't tell you that one. I mean, you get a lot of people at Blaze concerts who are shouting out for his stuff and the Maiden stuff. But Blaze is lucky in a way, because he gets to play a hell of a lot of his own music, where I don't get that chance too much at the moment, because everyone wants me to do fucking Maiden stuff. And I only get a couple of my own tunes in at the minute. But I've toured with Blaze. We've done Australia together. We've done Russia together. And New Zealand and stuff. And it goes down brilliant every night. But I don't know what it was. Those 2 Iron Maiden albums he did, they just didn't do as good as all the rest of them, which is kind of weird, because he's a fantastic singer.
Yeah, it's the same as they said, because the background, when he entered Iron Maiden, it's it's weird. It didn't work.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people said, but I actually thought it did, actually. But, what do I know?
Great. Ok, speaking in Portuguese a little bit, eu tava perguntando da participação, o que ele achava da participação do Blaze Bayley no Iron Maiden, porque, não funcionou direito aquilo, né? O Blaze Bayley é um excelente vocalista, ele também concorda, né? Eu tava falando com ele sobre o Steve Harris também, ele fala que o Steve Harris é uma excelente pessoa, né? Não sabe muito, ele teve os probleminhas dele no Iron Maiden na época, né? Porque, né, normal, mas acontece, né? Então ele fala ali que o Blaze, ele funciona melhor nas músicas dele mesmo. Era um cara que no Iron Maiden não teve tempo de fazer as músicas dele, né? Tava ali no Iron Maiden já com as músicas prontas, né? Já o Blaze, ele tem essa característica de, né, ser mais cantar as músicas dele, né? Ele se dá tri bem com o Blaze, ele acha fantástico o jeito dele cantar, né? Então, tipo, tem isso assim. Próxima pergunta aí.
Jaime, pode ser o Jaime?
Pode ser.
Posso. Então, 2018, o Rob Halford disse ao Metal Hammer que uma nova e boa banda sempre surge, né, no cenário.
Sim.
E na mesma entrevista, ele disse que assim, sempre essas bandas retornam à origem, ou seja, ao Sabá, ao Judas Priest, né? Na minha opinião, isso é um problema, né? Então, eu gostaria de saber a opinião dele, né? Por que eu estou falando que é um problema? Porque sempre surgem boas bandas, mas não surge praticamente algo novo, certo? Então, eu queria saber a opinião dele a esse respeito.
Okay. James talking about one statement that Rob Halford said about heavy metal bands, like they're coming back to Judas Priest, Black Sabbath, and they're not able to bring something new. It's like this is kind of a problem. They go back to the roots, but they're not able to do something new. Like, how do you see this? It's like it's more like a revival than something really new. It's like the bands when they began, even the bands like had this influence of Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath. They were influenced, but they created something new. And the new bands seem not to be able to create something new, being influenced by. How do you see this?
Yeah, well, number one of the reasons of that is because a lot of promoters and there's not many places for them to play to get their own music out, and they end up having to play tribute stuff, which is fucking awful. So, like, you know, real bands who've got their own songs and stuff, no matter what their influence, they find it very hard to play. And that's really sad, because we'll just lose music altogether if it's not done properly, you know. But there's some fantastic bands around, and the only thing they're ever going to do is play in a tribute. And most people take the easy option. You know, they're getting paid for it by like pretending they're Black Sabbath or pretending they're Iron Maiden. I mean, how many fucking Iron Maiden cover bands are there around the world?
Yeah.
It's got to be a million at least.
You can count like 5 bands in each city or more.
Yeah, I think I've seen probably about 500,000 around the world, and probably more. But yeah, you know, so it's hard. You can get the influences from, you know, the masters, if you want, like Sabbath and stuff like that. But they haven't got anywhere to branch out, you know, because they're stuck in a corner by promoters more than anything, or by clubs who say, we only want you to play if you're a tribute band. So how can they expand in any way, shape or form, you know, their music, when they're being pressured to just do covers all the time? It's you know, if you want to play music, you ain't going to be able to play your own. You know, you got to play other people's, which is really sad.
Yeah. Ok. Bom, ele fala ali que mais é culpa dos promoters, né? Porque, tipo, os caras pressionam as bandas a tocar tributo, pressionam as bandas a fazer cover. E também, tipo, a gente tava falando ali, tipo, cover de Iron Maiden tem qualquer esquina, né? Mas tem a banda que começa como cover do Iron Maiden aí, né? Então, tipo, e ele acha isso triste, porque parece que as bandas não conseguem, elas querem fazer algo na linha de bandas como Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, mas eles não têm essa aptidão para fazer algo novo, né? E justamente porque também os promotores eles ficam forçando, né, as bandas a serem meio que tributo. E é uma coisa que ele não quer ser um tributo, né? Então isso é complicado, assim, né? Tipo, fica meio restrito, as bandas não têm como aparecer. Então algumas bandas acabam optando por virar uma banda clone, uma banda cover, justamente por causa disso, que o promotor, né, pressiona para esse lado, assim, e tá difícil de aparecer alguma... Tem bastante coisa boa, nova, né, ele fala, mas tá difícil de aparecer alguma coisa original, digamos assim, né? Justamente por isso, por essa forçação, assim, né?
E falando em coisa nova, Cristian, tem alguma chance dele incluir alguma música do Battlezone no setlist atual dele?
Ivan's asking is there any chance of you including any Battlezone song in your concerts?
We've got a couple in there. We've got Children of Maidens in there. We've got Overloaded in there, which you just put into the set. But when I come over to Brazil, I'm going to be using a Brazilian band, so they're going to have to start learning some new songs. So, yeah, you get a chance to play. Hopefully, I can get it right. There'll be quite a few Maiden songs in there, but then, what is my career? Dog shit or something? I've got to have fucking some of my songs in there too. So hopefully, yeah, we'll do that as well. We included Overloaded for the first time in Zagreb, and we never even rehearsed it.
Great. Ok, ele fala que sim, né? Botar pro Brasil aqui, provavelmente ele vai ensaiar com as bandas daqui para tocar isso. Eles tocaram em Zagreb também, Overloaded. Né? Nunca tinha feito isso, nem ensaiar. Então foi bem legal. Então tem essa chance, sim, de trabalhar para isso também, né? Eles incluíram algumas músicas já no setlist, né? Foi bom, mas quando ele voltar pro Brasil vai ver o que ele vai fazer, né? Tem essa possibilidade, sim.
Vamos voltar lá no passado do Paul Dayane e perguntar as influências dele, porque todos os vocalistas sempre citam o Dio e algumas bandas, alguns caras dessa época, mas eu acho que o Dio não é uma referência para ele. Quais são as referências dele?
If I was asking about your influences in the past, like the singers that influenced you to be a singer.
Joey Ramone. And also, people like sort of, in the rock thing, Rob Halford is a great singer. David Coverdale, too. There's many. Robert Plant, they were influences, but I couldn't sing like them, so it didn't really matter then, did it? So I started, listening to Bowie and Mark Bolan and stuff like that, and Slade. Many, many influences. It's like now people make fun of me because I listen to bands like Depeche Mode and stuff like that. But it's all good fucking music, man. So
it's like people they tend to be a little bit radical and they don't care about much with the singer in the band,
Yeah.
You have to analyze music without taste, you have to pay attention to what the guy's doing there is amazing. Okay, I don't like the sound of it, but it is amazing. And people they seem not to be able to differ about the singer and about the good music, you can have a good singer singing bad music.
Well, with me, they've got good music with an okay singer. Do my best.
Yeah. Bom, ele fala ali, né? Tipo, eu não vou traduzir, não vou falar aquele monte de nome ali que vocês conhecem todos, né? Mas as influências dele são bem coisas mais antigas, assim, né? E também a gente tá falando ali que as pessoas elas têm que prestar mais atenção, né? No vocal.
Hello, I've lost you.
Hello, Christian?
You've frozen on me.
Yeah.
Hello. Can you hear me, Mother?
Yes.
All right. Ask a question then.
Christian?
Caiu.
Caralho.
E aí, caiu.
Faz a próxima aí, Jair. Consegue fazer?
Vamos ver. Deixa eu ver aqui. What is future of heavy metal, Paul?
Future heavy metal. It could be very good indeed if, as I said, if people give these young bands some time to develop and some clubs to play to get their piece, to get their acts together, that will be absolutely amazing. And you can tell by around the world, heavy metal is, it's great. It's sell out concerts all the time. You don't get that in fucking disco. So it's good. It's good, but you've got to be tough to do this, because the easy way out is to become a tribute, which I really hate. I'm sorry, I hate it, and I sometimes feel that I'm being like a tribute myself, and I don't like that. So that's why I put my own songs in. But the future for heavy metal and rock music is pretty damn good, actually. Still, You know.
O que eu entendi ali, né, Ivan? Acho que ele vê um bom futuro, né? Acho que ele tem coisas maravilhosas, tem coisas boas, né? Porém, né, acho que tudo que, né, dá para você ver. Acho que, aliás, tem relação com aquela questão que eu fiz, né, anteriormente, né?
Sim.
Ou seja, porque que eu vi, porque sempre volta, né, nos clássicos, né, Black Sabbath, Judas, mesmo Iron, né, tal. Então, acho que por isso que não, né, eu não vejo algo novo, criativo. Acho que até que ele respondeu, né, anteriormente, né? Ele viu
Sim.
que ele não, né? Tem bandas boas, como o Halford até colocou anteriormente, né? Mas não vê perspectiva de algo novo, criativo, né? Original nesse sentido. Né? Eu acho que os dois sumiram.
Paul, what relationship with Iron new fans?
Really good. At the Zagreb Arena on the other Sunday when Maiden played there, the day after my concert, I went down to see the guys, and there was a load of fans on the bleachers side of it, outside the building, and it was absolutely amazing. They see me and they almost kicked the doors down and killed the poor security guy, didn't it? And they come around and they're grabbing hold of me and having photographs done, and it was really nice. It got me right here.
Yeah. Drive?
Best fans in the world.
Eu não tenho mais questões aqui, viu, Ivan? Você tem.
Pode bolar alguma aí, se quiser aí, pode fazer.
It's all kinds of shit down there.
Yeah.
It's all going wrong in Brazil.
Just a moment, Paul.
Yeah, see. Connection. Yeah.
Can you learn this?
Can I learn what? Gog Magog? Oh, fuck no.
Yeah.
Hell no. That ain't gonna happen. I can't see these. I haven't got glasses. No, I can't do anything by Gog Magog. We don't have time for that. I can't see the rest because I haven't got my glasses on. I'm like Stevie Wonder. No, because I can't see that.
No chance.
Oh, great. Now I look like fucking Mengele. Hold on. Now I look like an evil doctor. Let me see what they said. I'd like to ask about Gog Magog, a rock star lineup that doesn't fly high. That's the only thing I hear. Yeah, okay, right. Well, let me tell you this. This guy, Jonathan King, who got this thing together, the original band was going to be David Coverdale on vocal, John Entwistle on bass, Cozy Powell on drums, and some other people and that. And each one of them, no, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. So we was all the second choice. He asked me to replace Coverdale, Clive to replace Cozy. Yannick Gers was with us as well. Yeah, it was all good. But the thing is, this guy Jonathan who put this thing together, he was asking for ridiculous money for this super group. He wanted something like for us to sign to the record company to sign like about 30 million fucking pounds. What are we fucking footballers or something? No. So he kind of outpriced it. And also what made it worse for us is that he wouldn't let us write any songs. We could have wrote a lot better songs than that. So in the end, it just finished. Does that answer your question, sir?
I think it's question
Just a moment, please.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm back.
Christian voltou?
Yes, there was like some kind of short.
Yeah, you've been relegated. You're at the bottom of the league now. Right.
Yeah.
Christian, pergunta para ele.
We're down there with Palmeiras now.
Qual era a relação dele com o Clive Burr?
Oi?
Pergunta para ele qual era a relação do Paul com o Clive Burr, já que o Clive Burr faleceu recentemente, né? Recentemente não, alguns anos atrás. Qual era a relação dos dois?
Ivan is asking about your relationship with Clive Burr.
Clive.
Right.
That's one of the saddest times ever. And I speak to Clyde's wife quite often, Mimi and that. Yeah, it was really, really, really tough. I've never got over it yet, to be honest with you. I haven't given myself time to grieve. A lot of the time, and it's been a while now since Clive has left us, but I tried to dedicate Remember Tomorrow to him as well, you know. He was a great mate. We had such laughs together, and what a great drummer. I still think he's the best drummer ever.
Yeah, lots of people think that he was the best drummer in Iron Maiden. Like,
no question. Sorry about it, Nico, but no question, mate.
Even Thunder Six said the same thing, you know, like he was like the best one because he was a little bit of a unruly, you know, like he played the drums the way that he really wanted to play the drums. It's like
yeah, he really did, and made it his own. When he took the songs, he put little touches in which only enhanced the song. Some drummers just play the beat, you know, to it, and that's it. But he put little fills in and a little thing which really enhanced, you know, the song. It was a great thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay. Is anyone there?
I can't see. Yeah, it's like I can't like. It's like that. Speaking em português, ele ainda sente, né, a partida do Clive, né? Então, tipo, não tem ainda superar essa coisa assim, né? Porque eles tinham, porque a relação deles era boa, mas não tinha algumas coisas complicadas assim. Vai falar pra ele, foi um dos melhores bateras do Iron Maiden, não tem o que falar, né? Tipo, ele era um excelente baterista, né? Ele era um pouco diferente assim dos outros bateristas. O próprio Thunder Stick fala também que ele não seguia muitas regras assim, né? Ele colocava, o Paul fala aí, ele colocava o sentimento dele, né, na bateria, assim. Era um baterista único. Né? Tipo, ele sabia o que ele estava fazendo e iria para esse lado, assim. Para ele, né, ainda é triste lembrar um pouco, assim, né? Tipo, ele quer ainda fazer um tributo a ele, né? Tipo,
sim.
Pela amizade, assim, e por essa perda também, assim, né? Mais alguma outra questão, tipo, relacionada
do público aqui, ó.
Ok. There's a question from the audience. Can you read it? No, you want me to read? No problem.
Let me find the glasses again. Right. Right. You're in the show. Yeah, I know that. Oh, could you tell us the history behind the Living Dead song? How can I put this? God, it's hard to write. The Living Dead was it's kind of a song of, you know, where you feel you're going nowhere and just, you know, I've just experienced this in real life. These last 7 years, you feel like you're a ghost. You're the living dead. Nobody recognizes you. Nobody knows you. And it was that kind of thing. But it's about retaliation against that shit. It's like, you know, I fight my own battles. I do it my way, and it's going to be done. You know, it could be many things. It could be about depression. It could be about, you know, fighting to survive, and you know, and how easy it is that 1 minute you're in the news, the papers, and everything, and the next minute, a couple of months off, and nobody knows who the fuck you are. You know, and people have that ego. It could sort of really seriously damage them. I mean, as I said, I've done nothing for 7 years, and I was very depressed. But one, because medical. It wasn't because I didn't want to do anything. But some people, they want to do something, but nobody listens to them.
Yeah. Okay. A pergunta foi sobre a canção, né, a música Living Dead, como ela surgiu, né? Ele fala que é uma coisa mais ligada assim com essa coisa de te sentir um morto-vivo, né? Tem um pouco a ver com o ego, assim, também. Aquela coisa de tu tá nos jornais e daqui a pouco tu some, não é nada. E também pode ser ligado à depressão também, aquela coisa que tu sente aquele vazio, né? Tu não é mais ninguém. Certo. Também é ligado um pouco assim com as batalhas internas dele, né? Tipo, as coisas que tu passa contigo mesmo, assim. Então, tipo, é um pouquinho difícil de explicar, assim, o que é o som, mas ele é mais remetendo sobre essas coisas internas, essas batalhas internas.
Vamos fazer uma última pergunta do público aqui, do Rafael Albini. Ele pergunta se tem alguma chance, se ele for convidado a fazer alguma participação com o Iron Maiden, ele aceitaria, ou se teve algum convite?
Ok. Paolo Albina is asking if you were invited to join Iron Maiden in a participation, would you like to enjoy them? And if there is any chance of that happening, like
How many times have I been asked that question? If I had $1, but listen, if Iron Maiden are going to call it a day and they want to finish it properly with like all the vocalists and that there, I wouldn't have a problem with that whatsoever.
It would be great to, like it should be something that they should consider, like, because the band is already very old, that they are like not able to play, but it would be good to rescue like the history with the singers too,
It would be fantastic. It would be great for the fans, that's for sure. I think it would be a great way for Iron Maiden to finish. Well, actually, I don't want them to finish. I hope they carry on, but apparently, I'm hearing all these rumours that Dave wants to retire. But then again, it came from that idiot over there in Brazil, who makes up stories. So I can't remember his name. I think you know what I mean. It's some journalist over there. If he can't think of a good story, he'll just make something up.
Yeah, I know.
You know the one. I'm not even going to say his fucking name because he's not worth that. So there you go. But he goes around spreading rumours and that. He was saying bad things about Iron Maiden the other week. He said, "Oh, all these people helping me. Why aren't Iron Maiden?" He doesn't know anything, so he can keep his mouth shut. I'll shut it for you, motherfucker. Right.
As I said, remember, like the media, they try to sell something. We're not here to sell something. We're here to listen to you and give you space, like this is the most important thing, like, because faking.
Most of the press are okay. It's just that people like him, as I said, he's a nothing. He's a nobody, but he thinks he's something. So if he cannot get a good headline, he'll make one up, whether it's true or not. And I've got no time for people like that.
Yeah, but like as I said, like people want to benefit somehow, and the work of others. Like that's
I got words for him.
Yeah.
Christian, traduzindo e vamos encerrando essa.
It's like just to let me give the Portuguese version here, okay?
Yeah.
Bom, ele não sabe quantas vezes ele vai ter que responder essa pergunta a ver se de voltar a tocar no Iron Maiden, mas ele acha que seria legal se o Iron Maiden fizesse um show, né, onde ele botasse os vocalistas, um show histórico com os vocalistas. Aí para ele isso seria interessante, seria legal, ele gostaria de fazer isso, né? Tipo, também tá falando aí sobre um certo jornalista que não é pra falar o nome, né? Que mandou as mentiras dele aí, sobre o Iron Maiden, né? A gente conhece, não sabe quem é, né? Os caras não tem que fazer, ficam inventando mentira a respeito, né? Dele com o Iron Maiden, coisa e tal. Então, tem esse lado assim, né? Tipo, poderia ter essa possibilidade, claro, se convidassem ele, coisa e tal. Mas é aquilo, né? Tipo, se tiver que ser, vai ser. Mas tem aí, né, a gente não vai falar o nome, né? Porque é complicado.
Sim, a gente já sabe quem
é. Já sabe quem é, o pessoal sabe quem é, não precisa falar o nome, né? Mas aquela questão é assim, né? Tipo, nem eu e ele estavam falando antes mesmo de começar. É muito mais fácil tu vender uma ideia falsa do que tu botar a pessoa para falar e dar a versão dela, né? Tipo,
exatamente. Cristian, agradece o nosso convidado aí para a gente encerrar, que eu acho que ele deve ter outros compromissos também, porque a gente é meio da tarde lá para ele.
Então, tá. Paul, thank you very much for the opportunity to talk to you. Okay, it was a real pleasure. Okay, it was like great. We hope your recovery goes pretty well and you can stand, and we are crazy to see you singing again. Okay, and I want you to leave a message to the Brazilian fans here, and we really hope you to see you here in Brazil in concert again, for sure.
Okay. Well, to you guys first, muito obrigado. Thank you.
Obrigado, gente.
Brazil, te amo. I love you. I'm fucking coming home. Yay!
Thank you very much. Okay, have a good afternoon. Okay, and also we wish you a good recovery. Okay,
thank you very much, guys. And when I come over, we'll meet guys for a drink and Churrasco.
Paul,
Tchau.
Caipirinha.
obrigado, Christian, obrigado, Paul, obrigado, Jaime, obrigado ao pessoal que estava aqui, compareceu aí. Se inscreva no canal, compartilha, toca no sininho e ajuda o Paul aí também, que tá precisando aí. Um abraço e a gente fica até a próxima.
Tchau.
Bye, bye.